been a big week for us at the American Council on Women, Peace, and Security. We are celebrating the 3rd anniversary of when President Trump signed into law the Women, Peace, and Security Act. And this was the first legislation of its kind in the world that has promoted the role of women in peace negotiations. And at the same time, ironically, we're watching the Afghan government and the Taliban go through their peace talks with only 4 women at the negotiating table of 42. So what we're concerned about, and many Afghan women are concerned, is that the gains that have been made with U.S. support in large part over the last 19 years for women and girls, we will lose these. They're at risk. When the U.S. signed an agreement with the Taliban to withdraw by May 2021 from Afghanistan, it didn't mention women's rights at all. And so women there are very concerned, that they will go back to some sort of rule, Taliban rule, where women were actually whipped for showing their face in public. Girls could not go to school for the most part or play sports, etc. And just as an example, now we see that almost 40% of girls are in school. So we just don't want to see these gains made that have been made with American treasure, time, and I guess the one that's most dear to my heart is education that I just mentioned. When the U.S. went in there in 2001, we were looking at about 900,000 children that were in school. Now we're looking at over 8.5 million. Children that are in school there, and like I said, 40% of girls. When girls are educated, it opens up a whole future to them. We call it agency. It's building a woman's agency or girl's agency to go out and work in her own behalf, get a job, raise children, raise a family, whatever that is, but she does it with an education and with a firm foundation under her feet.